Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood panda here. Welcome to my channel. Now this channel is a reaction channel, but it's a little bit different. See, on each episode here, I'm going to offer you 2 videos for the price of 1. We're going to have an original song followed by the cover of that same song. So I'll watch both, give thoughts and opinions in between both of them, and then at the end, I'll give you a little bit of a comparison of the 2. That being said, there's a couple of things we need to remember before we get started. Number 1, like I said, these episodes will primarily be analysis reactions instead of true reactions, because, it may be the case where I've seen one or both of the videos. I may have seen the original, not the cover. I may have seen the cover, but not the original. I may have seen both. I may have seen neither. So you aren't always going to get a true first-time reaction, but you will get plenty of analysis on both of these videos. Third, since we're talking analysis videos, we're going to be pausing, likely quite a bit, because when I have a thought or an opinion, I need to give it to you before I forget. The struggle is real, y'all. Fourth and most important thing, if you enjoy the content you see today, hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe. And comment below on something you'd like to see next. All right? Now, today's videos that we're going to go through I'm really excited for. I even got out my Viking drinking horn to go with them. They're going to be the song Valhalla Calling, first by the Miracle of Sound, featuring Peyton Parrish. And then we're going to listen to Voiceplay's cover of that same song featuring J.None. So, all the business taken care of, let's go ahead and get into it. First was going to be Miracle of Sound with Peyton Parrish. I have seen this a lot on TikTok and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I haven't actually really paid close attention to it, so I really haven't heard all of it at once. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. Hear that horn in the background? So excited.
Ships on vigor of the waves of skimming, barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and rain. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears.
2 things. First, I love how they're showing some of the gameplay in the background. The artistry of that game is beautiful. Second, I love the grit and growl and distortion in both those voices, but you can distinctly tell the difference between the 2 of them. The first man for Miracle of Sound, I don't know what his name is. I'm so sorry. You'll have to tell me in the comments. He has more of a nasal quality, very forward. And then Peyton Parrish has a more resonant kind of, it seems to be resonating on the back of his head, for lack of a better way to describe it. But they still have that distortion and that rock rah in their back of their voices. And that's really hard to do and not hurt yourself. So I'm really impressed. Let's keep going.
Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder, bound within. Oh, oh, the echoes of eternity. Oh, oh, Valhalla calling me. Oh, to pluck the strings of destiny.
Hang on just a second. Okay. You can tell the resonance in their voices is gorgeous. It doesn't seem like they're straining at all. But when they come to, let's see, I think it's the second time they went through the chorus, oh, it sounds like there's a third, like there's another layer underneath doing like that bass level. It adds a lot of depth to it. I want to go back and see if I can hear that.
To pluck the strings of destiny.
And then solo, duet. Oh, see, yep, I hear it.
Valhalla calling me.
Yeah.
Valhalla calling me.
Oh wow. Oh cool. Oh, you hear that electric guitar and the beat picking up, really adding the momentum. That is so cool. What a good placement.
Sails are swaying on the crimson rivers, blood and glory in the Viking fields. Shields are shattering to splintered timbers, iron and steel. Fires are rising and the bells are ringing. Glory, take us into Odin's halls.
Here it comes again, that layering. Okay, with Peyton's solo here in this verse.
Blood and glory in the Viking fields. Shields are shattering to splintered timbers, iron and steel. Fires are rising and the bells are ringing. Glory.
Is that more voices, or is it still just two? It's the different quality of the two singers.
Iron and steel. Fires are rising and the bells are ringing. Glory, take us into Odin's halls. Golden glimmer and the sound of singing as gods fall.
Oh my gosh.
Ghosts of eternity. Valhalla Calling.
Wow. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me just one quick second. My cat, here, come here, baby. She's being very needy right now. Sorry about that. Let's back up just a little bit, because I mean, the intensity and the drive there, it's still the same tempo, it's still the same rhythm, it's still the same notes, but with the added elements of the electric guitar and the intense drums, it sounds a lot bigger, a lot faster. There's a lot more fire to it. You just want to get up and you want to just fight things. It's really so cool. Okay. That when Peyton is just doing that, it adds a sinister, just such a sinister, passionate quality to it. I don't want to go up against these guys at war. Okay, I choose life. Listen to this again. Oh my gosh.
Wind and the waves will carry me. Wind and the waves will set me free. Wind and the waves will carry me. Wind and the waves will set me free.
Oh, that was a gorgeous build up. Listen to that.
Wind and the waves will set me free. The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla.
Ooh. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. If that doesn't hype you up, especially that whoo, whoo in the back. Oh. Okay. I mean, Viking metal. Come on. What could be better? And I love how you could see that they were recording it. They were in either in a personal studio or somebody else's studio, and they had the Assassin's Creed gameplay screen going in the back. So there were times where I would get stuck on the video going on behind it, and while I was trying to think of, okay, wait a minute, maybe I should be talking about the music. But they were yelling. They had that grit in their voice, that rock grit in their voice, but it didn't seem like they were straining, which is really, really impressive. I loved it. All right, so let's move on to our second selection of the night, the cover of Valhalla Calling by Voiceplay featuring J.None. This is an acapella group, and I have heard this cover before, and I absolutely adore it. And we're going to talk about what choices they made in comparison to the original. Here we go. Right off the bat with the stomping of the boots, and then you hear when J.None comes in, it is very clear. There's none of that grit in there, but it still sounds like a war cry. That's very cool.
Are skimming, bearing summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign.
Okay, I always loved that particular arrangement where they start each person is taking parts of the verse, and then they all come together in harmony.
Ships on figure of the waves are skimming, bearing summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise
and then all of them together.
Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, ravens soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears.
Okay. Bass to the basement, but every word is clear as a bell. How do you do that? Every word is enunciated, and it has the notes are clear. They don't sound muddy. Oh, it's amazing.
Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, ravens soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder, pound within. The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me to pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me.
Oh, okay. I love Caesar's dedication and his passion that he has on that particular line. That he's baring his teeth. He is ready to fight. You better get the heck out of his way. And it shows in the enunciation of the words, in his acting, in his projection, all of it. Watch this.
To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
This section, it adds so much to it because it's still a cappella. Okay, don't get me wrong. All of their voices are all the noises are being made with their voices, but they've added some mastering and some editing on the back end to give it that electronic sound. And it shouldn't work, but it does. It takes their version, where the old other version was metal Viking. This is, I don't know, but it's still just as potent. Right here. Hear that distortion on their voices?
Sails are swaying on the crimson river, blood and glory in the fighting field. Shields are shattered into splintered timbers, iron and steel.
Has Lane? Oh, hold on. I was too focused on Lane and that incredible whatever that was he just did. We're not passing up Ellie, okay? Ellie goes off in this one. And while I'm paused, let's talk about the video, the makeup, and the set, and the dedication that they just went through to really, really sell this video. It's absolutely amazing. And they do this all themselves. They pay for this all themselves. How? I mean, they need to be like, they have over 1 million views. Subscribers. They need to have over 100 million. They just do. Anyway, Ella. Transition! Oh my god! Okay. First of all, again, Ellie goes off with his calling me. He goes off again, and then that transition to where they all go back outside. Guys, this is so cool. I need to. Woosa. We still got at least half of the video left. Ah! Okay, here we go.
Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
Eternal like I'll never die, getting revenge and eye for an eye, ready for battle and ready to fight, ready for war, right at the top, ended with blood from the head of my ops. This how I go, it don't ever stop, this what I do, I'm up at the top, wrath the hell raining down, when it come they hit the ground, they all end up 6 feet under, their souls end up in the clouds, fight for the crew cause we'll bleed and we'll brawl, always protect the beef, we never fall, pray for the glory, the conquer the greed and we'll never forget Valhalla.
Okay, that absolutely was not in the original, but it works, trust me. Okay. Now, while J.None is J.None is just going off. Listen to what they're doing in the background. Listen to what Ellie and the rest of them do with those powerful holding out those notes to keep it, give it some foundation.
Getting revenge and eye for an eye, ready for battle and ready to fight, ready for war, right at the top, ended with blood from the head of my ops. This how I go, it don't ever stop. This what I do, I'm up at the top. Wrath the hell raining down, when it come they hit the ground, they all end up 6 feet under, their souls end up in the clouds. Fight for the crew cause we'll bleed and we'll brawl, always protect the beef, we never fall. Pray for the glory, the conquer the greed and we'll never forget Valhalla.
The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Triple wow. Quadruple wow. Whew. I need to take another drink. Okay, both of those versions were absolutely incredible. I am hyped up to the max right now. The first was obviously it was metal Viking song, and it had that growl and grit and that that anger almost to it that you get from heavy metal. And but it was surprisingly effortless, it sounded like, for the guys that sang it, because like I was saying at the beginning, it's very hard to do that distortion in your voice without hurting yourself. Okay, so it sounded really fantastic with them. And I love how they had the gameplay for Assassin's Creed Valhalla in the background, so it gave you kind of more of a storyline to go with it. The voice play version was less of a metal cover, but it still had that same passion, that same "we're going to war and you want to get out of our way." Okay? And then that whole rap section at the end, it was totally unexpected, but again, it works. So I love both of these versions of this song. I mean, this particular channel is not about picking favorites. It's just comparing and contrasting the styles of both. But it would be really difficult for me to pick a favorite out of these two. They were just so unique and um, so I don't know, thrilling, all in of themselves. Okay, wow, y'all. All right, well, that's it for today's episode. If you like what happened here, leave a comment below, see if you can figure out if you can help me decide what I want to do next. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see whenever I post again. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good day, night, evening, time zones, happy time zones, and I'll see you again.